What's happening, social media? It is Friday. Come on, you good thing, Friday. On today's show, some Facebook Messenger news, a new function on Instagram Live that gives us more engagement. What could that be? Something cool that we can now all do on Snapchat in Ireland. Pinterest, they have a secret Santa thing going on. That looks pretty interesting. Let's talk about that. Payment options for Marketplace and Messenger. And there's going to be talk of a Twitter storm in today's show as well. And that's before we even touch on what this week's cool tool is. So let's get this program started. Facebook Messenger. So Facebook Messenger have started rolling out the ability for us all to send at lightning quick speed, I might add, 4G images. So really high quality imagery we can start to send now over Facebook Messenger. And when we think about it, as Facebook embraces bots and really will become a self-serving e-commerce tool in the near future, the ability to showcase your products and services with really high quality imagery as part of your sales process is brilliant. So, and the great thing is they're saying it's not going to slow down the speed. So 4G imagery now able to be sent via Messenger. So definitely a good move and a good step forward. Instagram, let's talk about Facebook's younger sister. Instagram, yeah. Facebook Live, we announced a couple of weeks ago the ability to go live with another person on Instagram. Well, they've now rolled out, or maybe they're just highlighting and making it easier to do, the ability to add live requests to a live video. So what we're really saying here is if I'm watching a live video of you on Instagram and I want to jump in and join the live video, I can press a little button as I'm watching it and request to join you in your live Instagram video. And you can you'll see the option, and you can either dial me in, press OK, and bingo, we're having a chat live on Instagram, or you can reject me. So we can swap in and out people to engage with us on an Instagram live broadcast. So that feature has become easier through what they call Instagram live requests. Snapchat have done something very cool, something that could happen, was able to happen elsewhere for quite some time. But this is now the ability for every single Snapchat user in Ireland to create a custom geo filter from their phone. So literally, you just go into settings and you'll see create custom geo filter. What I can do is I can use one of their existing templates and change the text around, add a few emojis in to make my custom filter look better. I can set and gate the area which I want to create my geo filter for. So for example, if I'm a bar, the physical circumference of my bar is the area that I'm going to physically pick. I can click submit. I think that you're going to be charged, it's around €7 for 24 hours. So I think it's about €6.99 I was looking at for a 24-hour geo filter. And the great thing is you click submit, and pretty quickly, pretty instantly, you can get your geo filter approved. Now, the one thing you can do here with the geo filters on Instagram, or not on Instagram, Snapchat. I'm sure we'll be talking about that in the near future. But one thing you can physically do, just see what I can just pull up the section here. So I can pick the different text on to modify. Why is it taking so long? I can change the text. I can add my But one thing I can do, I don't know whether you can see it here, is I can pick the day. Can't really. The day and the time for my geo filter. So what's particularly good here, as we set up a geo filter on our mobile phone, is I can schedule it far enough in advance, and this is an important thing to do. So just in case, for whatever reason, your custom geo filter gets rejected by Snapchat, it could take them a while to approve it. So it makes sense that if you're planning a big birthday bash in 2 weeks' time, go in, create a custom geo filter for the circumference of the area where you're having the party now, set it up, and literally schedule it to be available for the party in 2 weeks' time. That gives Snapchat enough time to approve that geo filter. Rambling, but there you go. So we can all in Ireland now create custom geo filters for Snapchat. Cool. This is something I thought was very cool now. This is something that Pinterest, again, pushing the boundaries. Pinterest they've announced a new thing called Secret Santa. Now, I'm not sure whether it's in Ireland yet or whether we're even going to get it, but it's very cool. So essentially what it is, it allows me to look at my friends on Pinterest. And what it does is it looks at the boards and the images and the pins that they're pinning and saving, and it comes up with gift ideas, Secret Santa gift ideas for that particular person. So kind of cool. So as they've explained, it uses the Pinterest API to literally pull a whole lot of gift ideas for the person that you want to gift a Christmas present to. So that's a very cool Pinterest Secret Santa thing that they're doing. Now, they've also teamed up with the likes of Amazon to literally come up with lots of gift ideas, which they will be recommending to you as well. Now, there are other guys involved as well. But say you don't have someone, the person you want to give a gift to isn't on Pinterest, because we're not all on Pinterest after all. What you can physically do is you can use one of their personas. So they have gift personas. So your wife she's 25, she's into kickboxing, and she likes One Direction. So essentially you can find personas like your wife to come up with gift ideas. So this is a fairly dynamic idea of Pinterest to create Secret Santa gift ideas for Pinterest users and other people. Okay, cool. Bye-bye Santa hat. What else is going on in the world of social media this week? Well, Facebook seem to be really partnering now with PayPal. The relationship seems to be getting stronger, and particularly when you're looking at the likes of Facebook Marketplace for people buying and selling products on Facebook Marketplace. And the ability to pay on PayPal is there, but they're also adding integration in where literally you can press on something and you can pay for that product on Marketplace via Facebook Messenger using PayPal. So that integration is getting deeper and deeper. At the moment, that seems to be US tested at the moment, but don't be surprised in the very near future if you're paying for things left, right and centre using Messenger on PayPal. So that's happening. Storms. They talked about snowstorms and snow and all sorts of things happening this weekend here in Ireland. Well, Twitter seemed to be expanding its test to allow Twitter users to create tweet storms, as they would refer to them as tweet storms, which essentially is the ability to literally attach a tweet to another tweet and to another tweet to another tweet. So if someone is seeing something in their Twitter feed, they can see the 10 tweets in the right order that they need to consume. So a celebrity that wants to go on a rant on Twitter, sometimes they're cut off even with their 280 characters, and you have to look for the the tweet after that. So this is just the ability to link multiple tweets together to make it easier for us to consume that content. Something they've been testing for a while. There's been hacks around how we can physically do it. But they seem to be rolling that out. It seems to be going out to all Android users at the moment, the ability to literally attach multiple tweets together. So look out for the Tweet Storm feature soon. So the ability to rant on Twitter will get better and better. That's it. That's all I wanted to say. There's been lots happening in the social media world this week. That's just a snippet of some of the stuff. But before I go, let me show you a very, very cool app. So the app of the week is called Into Live. Into Live. It could be Apple only. Could be, I'm not sure. Into Live. And there's Into Live Pro as well. And this allows me to stitch together multiple photographs and create a live photo. So live photos are becoming very popular. I don't know whether you've seen on Facebook before some stuff on mobile where you might see an update on Facebook that says hold down to see the full story, or hold down for all the details, and essentially it's a live video created on the likes of Into Live, where a user can literally just press down on the image, and essentially it plays like a video. As soon as you take your finger away from it, it goes back to the cover image. It's not playing for me again now. Or it is now. So as soon as I take it off, it goes back. So very, very cool. So you're seeing some brands starting to use these kind of live images in competitions or to generate more engagement. The only downside is they only work on mobile. So they're not working on a desktop. I can't press on a desktop and do stuff. So if your audience is mobile orientated, check out Into Live and the ability to create a nice cover image, stitch together other photographs, and to tell a story in a cool, engaging way by getting people to put their thumb or their finger and hold down the physical image on their screen to access maybe a special offer or a deal. So this week's cool tool is Into Live. Check it out. Last but not least, Snapchat. People have said has been dead for years. There was really interesting research done by App Annie, which I was reading this week, and they were saying don't give up on Snapchat. In the US, 48% of Snapchat users are not using Instagram daily. So if I'm only on Instagram, which a lot of brands have moved to, I'm still missing my audience that's on Snapchat, particularly if my audience is a younger audience. And 40% of Snapchat users aren't on Facebook daily. So there's some food for thought as we head into the weekend. Don't ignore Snapchat if you're marketing to a younger audience. Consider some of those geo filters and maybe some Snapchat ads. So for me, Greg Fry, it's the weekend. Have a great weekend. I'll speak to you next week. Goodbye.